in color, the continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Ryan O'Neal as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord, Elizabeth Walker as Carolyn Russell, and also starring Barbara Rush as Marcia Russell.
Today, Joe Rossi has set up a visit to the apartment of Norman and Rita Harrington in order to spend a few minutes with his daughter, Kelly. Joe's legal responsibility has been defined by the Peyton County Court. He must pay a percentage of his small salary as child support. But for the first time, it is his responsibility as a father that concerns Joe. The young Harringtons have temporary custody of the child.
Hi, Joe, come on in.
Hi, Norm.
Just in time to see the animals being fed.
Man, you got a real zoo here. Hi, Rita.
Hi, Joe. You now.
She's eating, huh?
Uh-huh. If she keeps this up, she's gonna be a chubby, fat little girl, aren't you, Kelly?
She's gonna be fat?
Yep, fat.
No, healthy baby fat.
Oh.
Why don't you say hello to her?
Sure. Kelly? Kelly, remember me? Your old man?
Don't expect a speech. You can't talk yet.
Look, I know that, but she's looking at me.
It's your daddy, Kelly. Daddy? Daddy?
I don't think she remembers me.
Here, why don't you try feeding her?
Me?
Sure.
All right. What do I do?
Well, the thing I usually do is I take the spoon
Yes?
and just shove it in.
Shove it in.
Just put the spoon to her mouth. She'll do the rest.
Okay. She likes it.
Go on.
Come on.
She's not used to amateurs.
Norm. Well, she's probably getting full. Anyway, come on, Kelly. You want to get out of there? Oh, yes. Why don't you hold her, Joe?
For me?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I got her.
She's heavy.
She's light.
Come on, Joe, relax. Hold her closer.
Oh.
That's better.
Hey, I think she's smiling at me. How you like it up there, huh?
Maybe better not. She just ate.
Oh.
Hi, Joe. Come on.
What are you doing here? Let me have her.
What's it look like I'm doing here? Look, why don't you just beat it, huh?
Why all the sudden interest, Joe?
Because I feel like it. Anything wrong with that?
Yes, I don't like it. Give
Come
it
on,
away.
get off my back. Will you? Let's go beat it.
What's he doing here?
Well, he wanted to see Kelly, so I invited him over.
Look, what is she doing here?
I just thought I'd drop by, Joe.
It's all right. We don't mind. Just that I wasn't expecting you till tomorrow, Joe.
Well, I know today's not my regular visiting day, but
Yeah, well, in
I
that case, you're using up my time, so why don't you just beat it, all right?
Joe, you're not holding her right.
I'll tell you what, why didn't somebody just grab her by the hand, somebody grab her by the feet, and just pull her apart?
Norm, stop it. Joe, would you please put her down on the floor?
All right. Nice soft landing. Hey, she can stand and walk. You never told me she could do that.
You never asked. Come here. Come here.
Hey, come here. Come here.
Hey, Joe, I have to go to work, so I'll give you a lift.
Just 1 second. Ready? I got something for you. I think you're gonna like it. Huh? You like it? What do you think of that?
It's cute.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I don't think she likes it.
I don't think she likes you.
Or maybe she's afraid of it.
Maybe she's afraid of you, Joe.
I'll see you, Kelly.
Come on, Kelly.
See y'all later. Thanks, Rita.
Excuse me, Miss Jill, would you page Dr. Miles again, please?
The doctor knows you're here, Stephen. He'll be down any minute now.
All right.
Dr. Rossi. Dr. Rossi, pick up on line 3.
Oh, Dr. Miles.
Oh, Mr. Cord.
Sorry to press you.
Oh, that's all right.
Could we,
Thank you.
you know that therapy machine you mentioned?
Oh, yes, the pulley system.
It's being delivered right now.
Delivered?
It's being installed and ready to go this afternoon.
Hey, you don't waste much time, do you?
I've got some literature. I thought your therapist might want to look at it.
Hey, that's quite a gift.
You said it was the best device available.
Yes, it is. Thank you. I'll show this to Rod.
Miss
Well,
Joe.
Doctor, that,
Miss Joe, pick up on line 4, please.
that's why I had to see you. I don't want him to know.
Oh, that you bought it?
That's right. If it doesn't help, let me know.
Oh, it'll help, all right, but I'm sure he'd like to know.
Well, just say it was an anonymous donation.
No, I'm responsible for Rod's recovery. Now, if he knew someone was pulling for him hard enough to supply such a specialized piece of equipment, it could be a big boost to his morale.
If he knew it came from me, he wouldn't use it.
Because you were driving the car involved in the accident. You think Rod blames you for his condition, or do you blame yourself? Now, look, this is important. I've been looking for the key to something. Now, Rod's not fighting back. He just slips into periods of depression when he just doesn't care. Now, he has to care. Do you know of any reason why he wouldn't?
Psychiatry isn't exactly your field, is it, Doctor?
Now, I know something very personal is troubling him and handicapping him. I thought it had something to do with his marriage.
It does. He married my ex-wife.
Oh, I didn't know. She was in the car with you.
He saw her. That split second he looked at her, the time it took to take his eyes off the road and see her sitting there, in my car. That's when he lost control.
Oh, you don't know that. You can't be sure.
Oh, yes, I can. I caused that accident. I'm responsible for the way he is right now. Now, I want your word, Doctor. I want your word that Rod will never know where that machine came from.
You got it. Oh, by the way, thank you.
Just make him walk.
Somebody wash the salt down, Ada.
How about 3 beers?
Seen enough foam today.
Whiskey, honey, straight and tall.
Gotcha.
Get rid of him. Bad luck.
He's a customer, just like you are. I'll be with you in just a minute. Pick up. You look tired.
What?
I said you look tired. How about a beer?
Oh, thank
There you go.
Thank you.
I hear you've gone to work for Andy, running his lobster traps.
Yeah.
Boys were saying it was kind of choppy out there this morning.
Yeah? Ada, 3 more.
Here, Al.
Ada?
Stephen?
all right?
Fine.
How long were you out there?
I don't know.
Well, you look like you got too much sun.
I said I'm fine. I just want to sit.
I wanted to talk to you about Susan, but maybe now's not the time.
Have you ever been alone, Stephen?
Well,
Completely alone?
I guess every man's alone at one time or another, I suppose, in some way.
I don't mean feeling alone. I mean being alone. Modern man. We don't know what it's like to be alone. We never had to be alone. Groups, clubs, clients, congregations. You lean on me, I'll lean on you. Always someone to lean on. Ada, 3 more.
We don't know what it's like to be alone. Tom, you need some sleep.
See those men? They know. They know what it's like. Maybe that's what makes their faith so strong. Peter, Andrew, James, John. All fishermen.
Let's get out of here.
Maybe that's why they won't accept me. I turn my back on a God they believe in.
All right, Tom, come on.
They believe. When you're out there, when there's just you in a bottomless ocean, you have to choose. Are you really alone? Or is there someone with you? It's a lot easier if someone's with you. Oh. I'm sorry, Stephen. What were you saying about Susan?
Nothing.
What'd she do?
Well, that's what she's doing. About Jill. She's filing for divorce and she's naming Jill correspondent.
She told me.
Look, we can talk about that later. Now, there's no need for you to put yourself through this. I understand how you feel. Now, I think I know what you're doing, Tom, but don't punish yourself. Now, look, I've got a whole house full of spare rooms. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. I'll make some calls and we'll line up some kind of work that makes some sense for you.
She won't do it. Not now. She doesn't have to. Now, all Susan ever wanted to do was show me what kind of a man I am. Well, she's done that.
Look, forget about Susan. Forget about Jill. And forget about everybody but yourself for 1 minute. Don't throw away everything, Tom.
You know something, Stephen? You missed your calling. You'd have made a good minister.
Tom?
Good riddance. Yeah, I'm glad he's gone.